Hello, everyone. I'm Chaplain Kyle Frink, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. The holidays tend to bring a lot of things with them. One, I think, is memories. A lot of us maybe get nostalgic and just recall holiday seasons of the past. And I'm going to share with you one of my own experiences, and I will ask you to go back with me to 2012. And so that's when this took place. And that year, I was struggling in just about every way a person could struggle in life. I was there. And so the Thanksgiving and Christmas of that year, I actually spent at the Salvation Army in their emergency shelter. And one night I was there, my room was cold. I was trying to live life a little bit differently than I had been, and I had a guy that was helping me with that. A number of people, but one guy in particular. And so I was speaking to him on the phone, and I was complaining about my room being cold. And he said, Kyle, can't you just be grateful for what you have? Just a couple weeks ago, you were sleeping in your car. Now you have a bed. You have a roof over your head. Why don't you just practice being grateful? And that was my first lesson, at least as I recall, my first lesson in gratitude. And the kids around here, they hear me talk about gratitude quite a bit. And this is why, because it is, I believe it can be just life-changing. It doesn't take away our problems, but it nonetheless changes the way that we maybe are looking at them. For me, I could see nothing but the negative, nothing but the problems, the things that I was struggling with, and gratitude allowed me to have a different perspective, to start seeing things in a different way. And when I look back on this time, when I was staying at the Salvation Army, now I am just super, super grateful even for that time. It was extremely hard walking through that season of life, but now it is almost magical, because that's where changes started happening for me. I started doing some things differently. And it began right there at the, building block. The number one building block was gratitude. Other things happened. New Year's Eve was when I made the decision to turn the care of my life over to my God, as I understand my God. That was hugely significant as well. But I wouldn't have gotten there, I don't think, if I hadn't started practicing gratitude. And so what I would do is I would just make a list. And it started small, like 5 things that I was grateful for. And it built up. Like a month into this process, I remember just filling multiple columns, just filling a page with just all the things I was grateful for. But right there at the beginning, it was really hard for me to come up with anything that I was grateful for. And so I've got a little something I want to show you here. And I've got this cup here, which is the good things that we have in life. And I truly believe that even if we're in a really difficult season, we have everything that we need. Maybe not what we want. Certainly it's good to have goals and other things we're working towards. But we have everything in this very moment that we need. And so this glass symbolizes us. And again, this glass shows all the good things that we have in life. You can notice, and this is intentional, we have more than we need. And so this glass is bigger. But here's the deal. And so this funnel that I've been holding on to, this also is demonstrating us. This is showing who we are. And as the good things are poured into our life, for some of us, we don't notice it. For some of us, it just gets blocked out, and we're not even realizing that it's there. And that's where I was in 2012. Had so many things to be grateful for, but I could only see the negative. And when I started practicing gratitude, what happened is those blessings really did start pouring into me. And life changed. Did it take away the struggles? No, but it changed my mindset. It changed the way that I was perceiving and looking at things, which then changed my actions and just led to me being a totally different person. A lot of other changes had to take place, but the transition from making a lot of bad choices and just being super broken to being in a place where I am now Again, I couldn't have gotten there without gratitude. And so that's, as we hopefully all, I know the DEIC team is really encouraging us all to think about our practices and get back to using those. And if you're like me, you tend to stray away from those things that are good practices for us. It's easier for me to navigate towards or just to drift off into, maybe the things that are not so beneficial. And I need these reminders to get back to those practices that really feed my soul, that really lead me into a healthier path. And so my practice of gratitude, I think that is universal. I think that's one that all of us can use, but maybe this makes you think of something else that you've drifted away from doing and you're willing to give it another try. I'll tell you one more thing about gratitude. This is other people's testimony. I know a number of people who have experienced just a whole lot of better nights of sleep because of gratitude. And so a lot of us, we tend to kind of dwell on especially if we're awake in the middle of the night, just dwell on negative things. And I know, again, a number of people who have started writing a gratitude list just before they go to bed. And it fills their mind and their spirit with all this positive stuff, and they sleep through the night. They're not waking up dwelling on all those worries that they have. The power of gratitude. Again, it doesn't mean that those things don't still exist, but when we change our focus and we are able to count those blessings in our lives, there's no telling where it can lead us. So I thank you for watching this. Again, just do hope that each and every one of us can reflect on what it is that feeds our soul, which really guides us in life and helps us to be just full of life and purpose, find joy and peace, even though struggles are going to be there. So have a wonderful holiday season. I hope that you can reconnect with your own practices. Thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.